defeated armies of entire Europe, only a few hundred craftsmen and women. Legend. We still use his combat tactics today. Who withstood the armies of all Europe? Jan Žižka, Czech unstoppable warrior. Jan Žižka was born around 1360 in the region of Bohemia, present-day Czech Republic. He came from a peasant background, which was unusual for someone who would rise to such prominence in military history. Before becoming a military leader, Žižka served as a mercenary and gained experience in various military campaigns. He fought in battles across Europe, including conflicts involving the Polish and Hungarian forces. The Hussite Wars were a series of conflicts in Bohemia sparked by religious reformist ideas stemming from Jan Hus, who was executed for heresy in 1415. The Hussites sought to reform the Catholic Church and address social inequalities. After the death of Hus, Žižka became one of the key leaders of the Hussite forces. He initially led a group of radical Hussites known as the Taborites, who sought to implement more radical reforms. Žižka is famous for his innovative use of war wagons, which were essentially mobile fortresses that could be moved on the battlefield, providing cover for soldiers while allowing for effective firing positions. The wagons were typically drawn together to form a defensive perimeter. Žižka employed guerrilla warfare strategies, using the terrain to his advantage and engaging in hit-and-run tactics. He would often engage in ambushes and surprise attacks against larger forces. Throughout his military career, Žižka was never defeated in battle. His strategic acumen allowed him to consistently outmaneuver and outthink his opponents, despite being often outnumbered. The Battle of Vitkov Hill in 1420 was one of Žižka's most significant victories, where his forces successfully defended the hill against a much larger army of crusaders. The battle became symbolic of the Hussite struggle. The Battle of Kutná-Hora in 1421 was another important victory, where Žižka's forces defeated the combined armies of the Catholic nobles and foreign mercenaries. Žižka played a crucial role in the defense of Prague during the siege in 1420, where he used his tactics to repel attacks from the Catholic forces. Žižka lost his sight in both eyes due to injuries sustained in battle but continued to lead his troops with remarkable skill. He died on October 11, 1424, during the siege of the town of Přibyslav. According to legend, he asked to be propped up in a chair to lead his men even in death, a testament to his dedication. Jan Žižka is regarded as a national hero in the Czech Republic. His life and exploits have been immortalized in literature, art, and folklore. Žižka's tactics influenced later military strategies in Europe, particularly in the use of mobile artillery and defensive formations. He remains a symbol of Czech resistance against oppression and the fight for justice and reform. Žižka's life and legacy continue to resonate in Czech culture, where he is remembered not just as a military leader but as a figure who embodied the spirit of the Hussite movement.